Welcome back to ACE Media Studies News. I'm here with Nick Stiles.
Hello, I'm Nick. I'm currently taking ACE Media Studies.
So, Nick, can you give an example of conventions you used or challenged?
One big convention is the underdog narrative, where the main character struggles but eventually succeeds. I used that idea at the start, but I challenged it by not giving the character an immediate comeback. Instead, his performance actually gets worse, which kind of goes against what audiences expect.
That's interesting. Did you use any specific film techniques to show that?
Yeah, definitely. For example, in the middle of the film, I show him missing shots repeatedly, and I use slower pacing and more close-up shots to highlight his frustration. It makes the audience focus more on his struggle rather than progress.
What about the other conventions?
Another one is montage sequences. Usually in sports film, montages show improvement, but I flip that. My montage shows repetition and failure, like missed shots and tired body language, which creates a whole plethora of emotion and realistic tones.
How does your film represent social groups or issues?
My film represents young athletes, especially those dealing with pressure. A lot of sports media shows athletes as super confident and mentally strong. But I wanted to show a more realistic side. It highlights the issue of performance pressure and how it can affect mental health.
Do you think your film challenges any stereotypes?
Yeah, especially the idea that male athletes have to hide their emotions. Instead, I show his frustration and self-doubt through things like facial expressions and sound, like heavy breathing. It challenges the stereotypes and shows it's okay to not always be mentally strong.
And what do you want audiences to take away from your film?
I want them to understand that pressure can really impact people, especially teenagers, and that mental health is just as important as physical performance in sports. I also want it to feel more real compared to typical sports films.
And there you have it, everyone. I'm Kyle, and that's Nick.